Okay, so you want to be a YouTube star. You want to make millions of dollars making videos your way every day, and you want to get paid to do it? These YouTubers have some advice for how to get out of view jail and actually get seen. Let's check this out.
Okay, I've been getting a lot of comments like this, and I'm in the same boat. I have been on YouTube for 5 years. I only have about 17,500, and this is why. There can be tons of reasons your channel's not growing, but I'm gonna go into the number one, probably the number one reason your channel's not growing. Look at this. What does that say? 1 month ago, 1 month ago. Your girl's not consistent. Now go check out your analytics. This is the back end of mine. As you can see, them views are plummeting down because your girl's not being consistent. So I had a goal this year of reaching like 25,000 subscribers, but I had to step back and be realistic with myself and go, how am I gonna get there if I'm only posting like 2 full form videos a month? Like that's not gonna cut it. What's that saying? Like if you do something over and over again, it's basically insanity. Like I can't keep posting once a month and thinking I'm going to reach to this goal. And that's kind of what happens years and years on YouTube. You just kind of fall back, and if you don't stay consistent, consistency doesn't look the same for everybody. Someone's consistency could be once a week and that's it, right? Or someone can have twice a week or 3 times a week, which is great, by the way. So if that's your thing, you have to stick to it. And I promise you, you'll see results. After you stick to it consistently, you can see what's getting views and what people are liking and what more like type of content you should be making. It's a full circle. It's a full circle.
So Nilia Bedelia says if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you need to know up front. You've got to be consistent. That makes sense. Let's keep going.
A problem I don't think many are willing to accept when it comes to growing a YouTube channel is the sense of scale. And it's understandable. It can be really frustrating to pour your heart and soul into something and just see no results, even over a short to medium period of time. The issue is that YouTube growth happens on a multi-year scale. You have to just do the thing for years, look back, and see your progress, but also be willing to adjust to trends or shifts or whatever in the meantime. And that is a really hard thing to grasp. That is a really hard scenario to work with, but that's what's required. I made a really high quality video essay about gaming on CRT monitors. It took over a year for that video to start gaining traffic and is now blowing up and growing my channel. But it's sat there with very little performance in the meantime.
So technically, video games, if they stay popular, are considered evergreen content. In other words, somebody can watch your video now, next year, the year before, and it's still going to have that potential same effect. Video games do go out of style, though, so I'm kind of surprised that his video got popular after the fact. So let's take Nilia Bedelia staying consistent, and this gentleman saying, be willing to do it for more than just 1 year. Both good advice.
If you're struggling to grow on YouTube, I guarantee you it's one of these 4 reasons or all of the above. First reason could be that you are still a beginner. I've talked to so many people where they've asked me to audit their channel, and then when I go on there, they either started like last week or a month ago, or they only have 10, 15, 20 videos. Like that's still not enough. You're just starting out, so you have to have patience. Second reason, which is a really hard pill to swallow, but only in the beginning, is that your content might just be really boring for your audience, which is causing them to drop off immediately. And believe it or not, every single YouTuber goes through that phase where their content just sucks. The good news though is that it's fixable, so the more content you create, the better you'll get at it. Third reason is that you're just not taking it seriously. I manage YouTube channels, and when I tell you that these YouTubers do not play about their channels, I really mean it. There are no, well, today I don't feel like recording, so I'm just not going to record, or I'm not feeling good, so I'm not going to record. They strictly stick to their schedules and they upload and record no matter what.
It sounds to me like there's a special handshake. One thing I've noticed is that once YouTubers sort of make it, they tend to get a team behind them. So if you're rich, maybe start out with a team. That's a good idea.
I had one video go viral and I got like this surplus of subscribers, and I'm only at 20K because of all these subscribers. I got like over like 10,000 subscribers off of one viral video, but no one watches the other videos because y'all came for a viral video. How am I supposed to keep y'all entertained with a hair fail video? I'm not going to keep my hair just to like keep people entertained. I wish people would have came for something that I do on a regular. You know, like I wanted to delete the video once it went viral when I realized no one is sticking around for me. It really makes me feel like a lame. Oh, I'm about to. Okay. I was gonna cry. I don't know what that was, but like it kind of make you feel lame because I've been on YouTube for so many years and I've seen so many people who just like skyrocket past me, and I'm like, I am posting my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be seen and recognized because I work so hard on my YouTube videos, and I just want my kids to be proud of me. Like,
Your kids probably are proud of you. You know, the reality is sometimes we are lame. Now, that's not me putting myself down. It's just saying sometimes we're not nearly as funny as we think we are.
You would never guess that creators do that. I was shocked when I saw that. Like,
What?
let's watch this together because it's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Have you
Let's.
ever changed a title and thumbnail and then the video did better?
Oh, of course.
So it is not one title and one thumbnail. You actually have multiple tries because this is how the graph of views actually looks like on a YouTube video. There's an initial spike in views and then there is a dip. And on this dip, you change your title and thumbnail. And if you succeed, then it grows even more. Veritasium actually gives an example of one of his video, Asteroids, Earth's Biggest Threat, and it didn't do really well. Try to come up with a title and a thumbnail that you think will do well. He tried multiple ones, I'll show you them. He tried Asteroid Impact, what are our chances? Didn't work. Asteroid Impact, what could we do? Didn't work. These are the asteroids to worry about.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're thinking it would be the big one or even the medium-sized asteroid, but if you look close, it's the tiny little dot there. That does kind of pique your interest. So sometimes you got to think outside the box.
Today I will be filming. Hi guys, and welcome back to my. Why am I feeling on my hands like that? Today I will be
2 hours later.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning viewer,
1 eternity later.
I like that. Sometimes you have to take 2, 3, 4 times just to say, "Hi, it's Jesse. Welcome to Walk Talk Vent." Make sure you hit subscribe. Let's carry on. Being a YouTuber is hard. Trying to figure out the pieces, looking at your inspirations and reminding yourself you can do it. I know I can do it. I just need everyone's support. I want to be family with you. Subscribe before it's too late. It's too late. You didn't subscribe fast enough. Darn it. Damn it.
I'm celebrating a year on YouTube and it's been a freaking ride. I feel like the biggest takeaway that I got is that you're not going to grow as fast as you believe. And we pretty much
True.
underestimate like our ability, but we overestimate on other things.
See, I would think it's the opposite. I think a lot of us think people are going to like me and they're going to naturally be gravitating towards coming and watching me all the time. But the reality is, I love about 15 or 20 YouTubers. And it's slightly different than the 15 or 20 I loved last year. And it's way different than the 10 or 15 I loved 10 or 15 years ago. Because we're humans and we evolve, it just seems natural that the YouTubers we watch will evolve too. But sometimes we're just not quite at that level. I think some of us need to come up to the reality point that a lot of YouTubers that we really enjoy watching are actually super talented. While a lot of us that think we're talented might not really be that talented at all. That's just the truth.
Basically what I'm trying to say is I did compare myself a lot to other creators, which I shouldn't have done. And I know that that stopped me from a lot of things. So if you are not staying in your lane, you definitely need to. This is my reminder to you. But also, I have to remember all my wins, which is I got so many opportunities and income opportunities and brand opportunities, speaking opportunities. I don't even have a big channel, which is literally what I preach, that you don't need a big channel for any of your platforms. I am focused on just serving my community wherever it is, whether I have 100,000, all of that. So if you're on YouTube, yay, congrats, celebrate that.
I think she's right. Whether you have 1 subscriber, 10 subscriber, or 1,000 subscribers, you need to stay consistent and do the videos not only for those subscribers, but for yourself. I like taking a walk every day. I figured I would take a video camera with me. A lot of people like walking with me, but a lot of people like watching my video for 30 seconds and saying, I am not watching this guy walk. So you got to remember to stay in your lane and keep your expectations down to a realistic area. By the way, a lot of people that normally watch my videos might not even like this one. So while I do this video hoping you'll like it, the reality is my normal viewers probably won't. So I could be hurting myself.
YouTube, honestly, I feel like it's harder nowadays because I feel like there's more competition, like, with YouTube. Like, and then you also don't know who's just going to be posting once a week or once a month. You don't know who's going to be consistent. You don't know who's going to just post, like, just stupid content. You don't know if they're just going to, go, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like people.
So you see how she's kind of confused? That's what being a YouTuber is like because every time I think I have a really good video that's funny and people are going to like it, nobody watches it. And whenever I have a real boring video, as a matter of fact, I named a couple of my videos the most boring walk, and they actually did better than my good fun walks. Really bizarre. It's because we're in a simulation. You know that, right?
That moment when you have been spent hours on a YouTube video and you go to export and you get the white screen of evil.
I've never gotten the white screen of evil, but if you have, let me know. That must be frustrating. One of the things that I noticed right away is that editing takes forever. Even if you have a 10-minute video, it can take hours, especially if you nitpick yourself, right? And sometimes when you just let it go and don't edit it, people watch it more. Again, crazy.
Here's 3 reasons why YouTube is hard. 1, YouTube is just extremely popular. A lot of people are trying to be on the platform. A lot of people are trying to be video creators. And with more and more people trying to become YouTubers, that just creates for a lot more competition to try and stand out and stand apart from everyone else. Reason 2, people don't pin down a specific niche. There's a reason why some people, after years and years of grinding on YouTube, they finally find something that works. It's because they find that niche and they stick to it, and that's what their audience wants to see from them. Reason 3, you just get discouraged. It takes some people years and years to get thousands of subscribers. TikTok is a great platform because people can just grow super fast in no time. However, YouTube is just a different platform and it's just much harder to grow on there.
So he brings up a really good point. If you want to be a millionaire, I think you have to really put a lot of time and effort and be willing to go through some strife and some grief and some agony because people that make it big, they actually do earn it. Not many people just get lucky and make it big. And even if they do, they probably don't sustain it. So if you're really struggling, just know you might be struggling and almost about to turn that corner. So keep going. YouTube is hard.
Just when I thought I was done my vlog for like the 10th time, something else came up. When is it gonna end? I just want to post this and get it over with, please.
I can't tell you how many times it's been midnight and I'm still not finished, and that is the most irritating thing because that means I'm not going to get as much sleep as I did the night before. Really a bummer when you're 48. You might be able to do it when you're 18 or 28, but really a bummer when you're 48. Speaking of 48, this lady's video is 48 seconds. What are the odds?
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments on how do I get the subscribers? How do I get the watch time? What do I need to do? And I got you because I was there before. So in this video, I'm going to focus just on the views because that's the biggest one. And the number one tip I can give you is to have your friends and family watch your videos on a playlist. So here on my channel, Amelia Bedelia, I made a playlist on my mini twist journey and all that kind of things. And I sent it to my mom, my best friends, everybody in my family. And I was like, hey, have this playlist on repeat on YouTube and just let it play. They need to have the volume up. They can't watch it on mute. It needs to be like at least 1%, but just have them watch the video and the playlist all in the video just multiple times a day.
See, I would actually recommend the opposite. Don't mess with your family and friends because they will come and subscribe to your channel, but they really won't watch it. They really usually don't find you very interesting. Otherwise, they'd be asking you out to lunch so much more often.
Why did no one tell me making YouTube videos is so hard? Okay, so look, I've been working on this script for a little bit over a week now, and I've been working on it for a little bit over an hour tonight as well. It's currently 2 a.m. and I have around 6 to 7 pages of a script that needs some editing and revision. And I went through and voiced it all. And just the voiceover, which includes no edits, no animations, is 20 minutes.
So he's obviously taken too much time thinking about the words to say. Meanwhile, your boy here doesn't spend any time on scripting, and I usually just kind of go with it off the top of my head. Where he's doing too much, your boy here might be doing too little. But at the same time, I upload every day. There's pros and cons of it. One of the cons is sometimes it's harder to be more polished when you put up a lot of videos.
Happy Tuesday. I am going to talk way more about YouTube because I'm always open about how easy it is not. YouTube is nothing at all easy. That's one of the reasons why I didn't even want to start it, because it's freaking hard. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you this because I want to be realistic. The only person that I know, like an actual friend that I know that started YouTube, is super successful. He got 100,000 followers in 5 months. That never happened. That's like a unicorn thing. Literally never happened. So for you to start YouTube, you, number one, have to do research. That's the very first thing. Number two, you have to figure out the title. You have to figure out the description. What is your video going to be about? And if you're going to vlog, it needs to have a story. Vlogs can't just be like, okay, let me just go get my makeup done and show you about my cleaning. Nobody cares. Like, what is the storyline? The most successful YouTubers, even if you don't think, they have a storyline in every single one of their videos. Unless you're like Cardi B and you just want to like watch her eat or something, but we're not. After that, you have to be a graphic designer because you need to make your thumbnails. You need to upload the actual video. You need to edit the video, record it. You need to be confident on camera. So YouTube is not easy.
So the one thing I would do if I were her, because look how beautiful she is, and you can tell she's hardly wearing any makeup, but I've noticed that some of the most popular women videos are ones where they're doing random things while they're putting on their makeup. I think she should do one of those, but at the same time, nobody likes being told what to do with their YouTube channel. So when you do give advice to people, try to be gentle.
So I'm gonna start posting to YouTube a little bit more often, video game stuff. So like video game playthroughs. I just posted something yesterday because I've been playing Metaphor ReFantazio, and man, I it's always surprising how hard YouTube is. Right now, only 4 views on that video. And of course, I should know this by doing the anime podcast with my brother and how hard that is to get traction and stuff. But it's still like a kick in the balls, man. It's like, man, this shit is so hard. But and it's only one video. But, I'm going to keep doing it. Because even recording that one video was still pretty fun because I just like talking and like making little comments as I'm playing and stuff. So doing that first one was pretty fun. And I think that's what really matters, like if I enjoy doing it or not. And I really enjoy doing it.
And you will too. You know what makes me want to do my YouTube channel? Mala, Sean, Carla, Becky, Lily. I have these certain viewers that watch every video and they always chat with me. And you start to realize that, hey, there is more to making money, or there is more to YouTube than just making money. Sometimes it's actually fun to fail. Because if I ever do succeed, I'll be able to look back at this first year and all the failures that I had. And I don't know, there's something cool about that. But you know what else is cool? The idea of you guys coming back tomorrow and watching some more videos with me. Have a good night.